Good morning, friends. Today we are going to study a second chapter of our book, Banking. Actually, this is the first chapter for this academic year 2020 and 21. And with the banking, we shall start our syllabus of maths. The first chapter is banking. In this chapter, we shall know about bank and what the bank do. So first thing, bank main motto is to deposit the money and to lend the money to the needy. Banks deposit the money which have from the people which have the sufficient money, and that money the bank is giving as a lend. So then what is the profit of the bank? How the bank is getting the profit? Because bank is giving the interest to the depositors, but bank take the interest from the borrowers, and in that case bank takes more interest from the borrowers and give less interest to the depositors. So we can say that interest taken from borrowers is greater than interest paid to depositors. Okay, interest taken to the borrower is greater than interest given to the depositors. In the olden days, this is the two main work of a bank. But nowadays we are very advanced. So bank have a lot of other works, just like allowing the locker, providing with the check, some accepting the electricity bill and a lot of water bill, etc. in the favor of the public interest, and the employees are getting the salary through the banks. So nowadays bank has more functions to do in the favor of the public. Now we have to study how we can earn benefit in the bank. So bank, if we have to study about the bank, then first thing we should know, we should have an account in the bank. I think many of you have an account in the bank. So what is the meaning of how many types of account in a bank are? There are several types of account. We can open several types of account in the bank. First, saving account. Okay. In the saving account, this is especially meant for the servicemen those who are getting the salary with these accounts. In this account, the interest is less. Second account is current account. account is useful for the businessmen. For the businessmen, they have to deposit and they have to take the money and they have to deposit the money for their business. So this is in the favor of the businessman. Third account is fixed deposit account. In this fixed deposit amount, the money is deposited for a certain period of time, and after that certain period of time, we are getting the money with interest. So that much money, suppose that you are going to deposit 1 lakh rupees money for 5 years. So this is especially if this 1 lakh is kept in the bank for 5 years. So bank can utilize this money for 5 years. So at this fixed deposit account, we are getting a little extra interest. And the fourth one is recurring deposit account. This recurring deposit account is for those whose earning is less and those who want to save some money. Recurring means which can be repeated. So in this account, people can deposit a little money or whatever you want to deposit that money every month. Suppose that a man can deposit 500 rupees for every month for 2 years, for 3 years, the time period will be fixed. So since we are depositing the money for every month, that's why this account is known as recurring deposit account. And we have to study in our syllabus this recurring deposit account. So in the class 10th ICSE board syllabus, recurring deposit account we have to study. Let us see. Let us see recurring deposit account. Suppose that we are going to deposit 500 rupees for 1 month, for 1 year, for 1 year at a rate of 5%. So simply we know that the formula of simple interest is SI is equal to P into R into T upon 100. On the basis of this formula, we shall find the simple that interest on the recurring deposit also. But in that case, this P will be changed. How P will be changed? Let us see. Suppose that P is rupees 500. I think you are not getting this. P is equal to rupees 5. Okay, and suppose we are starting from the month of January. So if we are going to deposit this month money 500, it will be in the bank for 12 months. So its value will be 500 into 12. Same if we are going to deposit the money in the month of February, it will be deposited in the bank for 11 months. It means we shall get the interest of 11 months. It means 500 into 11. And so on. In the month of December, 500 and 1 month, so that will be 1. So, this will be the total payable sum. Okay, so if we are going to add this up, 500 into 12 plus 500 into 11 plus dot dot dot, at last 500 into 1. We can take 500 common, so I am writing here 500 common, so it is going to be 12 plus 11 plus 10 plus dot dot dot, at last plus 1, and that is equal to 55, 66, and it is going to be 78. So, 00, 5 8 are 40, carry 4, 5 7 are 35, 4, 13. So, total principal for the interest will be this. Okay? Rate of interest, suppose we are going to get 5%, time it is given 1 year. So, then we can use this. Interest is equal to P into that we have counted 12 plus 11 plus 10 dot 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 till 1. Understand? So suppose that we are going to generalize, that is, this is not for 12 months, this is for n month. So sum of n terms, sum of first n whole numbers is equal to n into n plus 1 by 2. Okay? So, suppose it is for 2 years, it means 24 months, so it will be 24 plus 1 upon 2. So, n plus n into n plus 1 upon 2, and this is all are in month, so we have to change into year, that is equal to 12, and here we have to multiply with rate upon 100. This is the interest formula of interest. We can get interest is equal to P into n plus 1 upon 2 into 12, and that is multiplied by R upon 100. This is P, this is R, this is T, and that how we have to find this n into n plus 1. Already I have explained. Taken an example of 1 year. Okay, so this is the generalized form. We have to suppose that it is given 3 months, 3 years, the n will be 36. It is given 2 years, n will be 24 months, because we have to deposit the money for each month. Understand? So this is the interest. Now maturity value. Maturity value, it means if we have after 1 year, how much money we shall get. So maturity value is equal to, now we are depositing 500 rupees for 12 months. It means our share P 500 and 12 months. It means P into N formula. 500 into 12 is equal to 6,000. Then plus interest. Just whatever the value of coming from this formula, that if we are going to add both, that will be the maturity value. It means after 1 year we shall get this much amount, calculating by the formula principal into number of months plus interest. Altogether we can write one formula for maturity value. Maturity value is equal to P. I'm writing up. Sorry. Maturity value is equal to P into N plus P into N plus 1 upon 2 into 12 into R upon 100. This is the formula of maturity value. So by using this, that we can find the maturity value, or we can find the interest, and that will be added into money deposited by the person. Both, this is the money deposited by the person and this is the interest. If we are going to add both, we are getting maturity value. So this is the total formula and total content for this exercise, for this chapter. Now, we shall do some questions in our next video. Till then, take care, bye bye, stay at home, stay safe.